Hello, my name is Christine Chapple. I'm the HSIE Coordinator at All Saints College, St Mary's campus at Maitland. I've been a legal studies teacher since 1992 and I've spent many years as a HSC marker. The aim of my presentation today is to help you to understand how you can best maximise your results in the HSC examination in legal studies. And I've divided this presentation into four main areas. I believe that the key to success is having a good knowledge of the syllabus, being able to revise consistently throughout the year, being competent in essay writing, and also having a very good exam technique. So to begin with, let's have a look at the syllabus. And the very first thing that I'd suggest to you is that you make sure that you have a copy of the syllabus. Often your teacher will give you a copy of the syllabus, or you can download a copy of the syllabus from the Board of Studies website. In terms of legal studies, the syllabus is divided into four main parts for the HSC course. The first part of the syllabus is what we call the core. That is the part of the syllabus that all students will complete and will be examined on. The second part of the syllabus refers to the options. There are 7 options and all students must study 2 of those particular options. The core is made up of crime and human rights. In terms of the syllabus, it's really important that you know the syllabus. And there are 5 main areas to the syllabus that I think are very, very important. The principal focus, syllabus outcomes, the learn about, learn to sections, and the themes and challenges. The principal focus is extremely important, and it's often one that students and teachers don't give a lot of focus to. It underpins everything within the topic. It's basically what the topic is all about. And every topic has a principal focus. And you'll notice that there are common elements within the principal focus, that every topic requires you to be able to examine contemporary examples. The principal focus is definitely examinable, as was the case in the 2011 HSC. In terms of syllabus outcomes, every question relates to an outcome. You need to be familiar with those particular outcomes and realise that you are examined on all of those. You can see the outcomes on page 8 of the syllabus. In terms of the learn about and learn to sections of the syllabus, these are really important because these are the knowledge part of the syllabus. And you should ensure that you cover all of the dot points related to the learn about and learn to sections. Make sure that you have a copy of the syllabus and you tick off the dot points as you do them. The learn to components are often the basis of HSC exam questions. So it's really important that you be able to formulate an extended response to all of the learn to components. You'll see on the screen at the moment that the learn about and learn to components for the first part of the crime topic. And you'll see in terms of the learn to that each of those components has what we call a glossary term in front of that. That's what the board will be asking you to do in the nature of the question that you'll be answering. In terms of the themes and challenges, these provide a framework for the content within each topic, and they are also an integral part of the topic. You need to make sure that you understand them, and you need to know how they can be incorporated into the learn to and learn about components. They are also examinable, so you need to make sure that you don't disregard them. You can see that generally there are around about 5 or 6 themes and challenges that are incorporated into each of the syllabus topics. And if you have a look at last year's HSC examination, in terms of human rights, question number 24, it was a question about changing values. In the family question, question 28A, it was a question about law reform. And so you can see how the Board of Studies examiners will incorporate the themes and challenges into the various questions within the exam. The bottom line is to make sure that you know the syllabus. Revision is essential to success in the HSC examination. And I often say that the HSC exam is like a long distance race. You need to start slow and steady and work consistently throughout the year. Revision should occur every week. And the most important point about revision is that you need to be organised. So I'm going to give you a few hints on how to be organised with your revision. The first thing that you need are a set of study notes. Now, there are 4 topics that you have to complete in the HSC course, and you should have a revision folder for each one of those topics. In your revision folder, you should put a copy of the syllabus, the topic summary that you're going to complete throughout the year, something that I call a memory jogger. You need a themes and challenges summary page, and you also need to put in all of those practice questions that you will complete for each of your topics throughout the year. All of this needs to be in place by the end of term 3. In terms of your topic summary, it should marry the syllabus. So you should have a series of syllabus headings, and please make sure that you make use of the dot point headings as well. Make them stand out. Make your topic summary well organised. Be sure to word process it. And you should commit about 1 hour per week to completing those particular summaries. Your summary should consist of short sentences and phrases and include mark-attracting facts. And don't forget, within your summary, it's important to include legislation, cases, media reports, documents, international instruments. An important revision tool is something that I call a memory jogger, and it is the syllabus in table form, and you can devise this yourself, although on the next slide you'll see that I've put an example of what a memory jogger might look like. It's basically a summary of your summary. So in table form, next to all of the dot point headings, you will include key terms, phrases, mark-attracting facts, and examples. You also need to include a column in which you can actually put examples of legislation, cases, media, documents, international instruments that relate to those particular dot points. And it's a very important tool because you can use it to help jog your memory so that you can consolidate your learning of the syllabus concepts. I often say to my students that that's the thing that you'll be reading over the night before the exam, and you can test yourself by covering it over and also trying to remember the facts that you've put onto your memory jogger as well. The themes and challenges are very, very important, as I've alluded to before, and so you need to develop a summary table for each of the themes and challenges to show how they've been incorporated through the syllabus. You can see that I've got an example of what a table might look like. And in terms of one of the themes and challenges, in the crime topic, the role of discretion in the criminal justice system, I've just given an example of how you can incorporate something from the syllabus into that. So the police use their discretion when it comes to investigation, arrest, issuing a special caution, charging, whether or not to grant bail, etc. They are areas that you draw from the syllabus and you apply them to each of their themes and challenges, so that if you get a question in the exam on the themes and challenges, you'll know the parts of the syllabus that you should refer to answer that question. Very, very important to practice HSC style questions. You should do these regularly throughout the year, and that includes multiple choice, short answers, and extended response questions. You need to get to the stage where you're actually practicing these per week. And I would be thinking that you would be spending about 1.5 hours per week by the time you get into term 2 answering these particular questions. There are many examples of them that you can get access to from study guides, from past HSC papers, from professional papers that are available to schools as well. So ask your teacher to give you some examples that you can actually complete. If not, you can make your own questions and you can answer those as well. Ask your teacher to mark them for you and to give you feedback on how you can improve. Then you need to put these questions into the applicable revision folder so that you can refer back to those and refer back to that feedback in the lead up to the HSC examination.